y'all know about that? Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Lovely, what's going on? Yeah, work. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Good morning. I ain't heard from you since yesterday. So turn this down a little bit. So I was looking at some things on YouTube, and I actually was in a kind of a conversation. I want to say a conversation back and forth. And somebody said, you know what, tough love. I've been watching you since you've been online and all that good stuff or whatever. Um, and you seem to have this thing about you where you care so much. Why do you care so much? And I went to it, I'm in it in chat, and and I'm commenting, and I said, I tell you, I'm gonna do something better, because I'm sure there's other people that want to know why that I care, or to say the things that I say here online. If I don't do it, who will do it? Who will do it? Who will care enough to say something, do something? You feel what I'm saying? I said we do so much to hurt one another. We do so much to disrespect one another. Like the only time we want to gather is to condemn one another, or to point the finger. And it's like it has to be something that somebody that stands in a gap of that. Has to be somebody to say that we can do better, or remind us to do better. I noticed that the people that just on YouTube that want to do the right thing, they want to build, they want to gather everybody up, and kind of, what I'm saying, do those good things. I think, a lot of the times those people get condemned. I seen a couple videos. Salute, Miss Carolyn, salute. I seen a couple videos about myself, or whatever case may be, and it was so interesting to me, because you would think the way these, like the videos that are being made, you would think that they, like, it was a personal vendetta or something, and something personally happened, but really it's just to, I guess, be a part of whatever it is that they're trying to be a part of. But I just, to be honest with you, I just feel like we do one another bad. Like, there's not enough real genuine concern for anything. You see what I'm saying? There's no genuine concern for men. There's no genuine concern for women. There's no genuine concern for communities. It's just like a lot of smoke and mirrors. Tonight or yesterday, we were doing a show on Kensington, Zombieland. And I watched how easily these people walk past these people in need. Like, people standing up there like half dead, and they like walk right past them. And that's how I kind of see YouTube. I kind of see YouTube and this thing is like nobody really cares. Nobody really gives a damn. You know what I'm saying? Once they log off or whatever. But they'll see people going through stuff. They'll see people in a time of need. They'll see people hurting or depressed or anxiety, and it's like they won't give them any words of encouragement. They won't, applaud them for doing the right things. And it's just like, to me, it's interesting. So when that person asks me, like, why do you care? I care because there's not a lot of people who care. This is not. I've heard several men say they won't listen to me if I'm talking about positivity. And to me, it hurt me in my soul, in my shanana. Because I'm like, man, what does this world come to, where there are men afraid to say positive things because people will not pay attention to that? Men afraid to build Men afraid to be positive. Men afraid to say, man, listen, I want to gather in the name of something good. I don't want to team up with you so we can condemn this person. I don't want to team up with you so we can hate on that person. I don't want to be a part of that. But I do want to be a part of us being leaders in our community. I do want to be a part of us learning how to be entrepreneurs instead of employees. Us learning about traveling. Us learning about self-empowerment, self-love. You know what I'm saying? Self-reflection instead of deflection. Us controlling our emotions. I want to be a part of that. And it's just like there's not a lot of teaching going on. It's not a lot of teaching going on. There's not a lot of people who care to do these things, and I don't know why. Like I just, and it got to be more than the drama sales. Like to me, it's internally, it's mentally. You see what I'm saying? Why dive into this hole when you can walk around it or you can fill it up with something positive? I don't get it. Like I'm telling you, it's like, I don't know. I keep on saying your content is your character. And it's like, when it gets to the point where, you make a video, whether it's 10 minutes long, 30 minutes long, 6 hours long, I think it's so disingenuous for somebody to look at a video, whereas it's meant to be positive, or it's meant to send a message where, we can do better, and you only take out a portion to say, yeah, and this is the negative part we need to focus on. And I'm just like, man, what is your purpose in life? What's your purpose in life? You understand what I'm saying? Like, like, can you imagine like walking into your favorite restaurant? We're going to keep it simple. Your favorite fast food restaurant or whatever the case may be, you there to get a number one, right? And then it's like, instead of getting to what it is you want to get to or whatever, like you complaining about the doorknobs. You complaining about one of the chairs. You complaining about one of the signs. It's like, for some reason, the focus is never there. We don't care to lock in on what is the message. And I just feel so sad for us, because I feel like there's a lot of people who condemn the messenger to the point the message ain't even important. I don't believe in giving up on people. I don't believe in tarnishing people's reputations and just doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff or whatever the case may be. I just don't believe in that. And I don't believe in holding grudges to the point where I still can't learn or can't listen to comprehend from a person or whatever the case may be. I think there are a lot of great YouTubers or content creators, and I understand a lot of people are doing this for a check. They're doing this for a check. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people that say, I'm about the drama, or they don't listen to positive, a lot of them ain't getting paid though. I'm just gonna be real with you. A lot of those people ain't getting paid. I'm gonna be real with you. I mean, I make a couple dollars off of YouTube, but the fact of the matter is, if I'm promoting something, I should be able to stand behind it. Like I don't leave my home worrying about if I've said something on YouTube where somebody's gonna be outside my house. Like you know what I'm saying? And I try to encourage others to be like, man, is the drama worth it? Is the nonsense, is the negativity, is it really worth it? And for those that care to reply, so sometimes the answer or the reply back, it just, to me, it seems like it takes more away from what you say you represent. And I don't get it. There's a brother on YouTube that did a video. I'm not gonna mention his name, and I felt like the video to me was heartfelt. I felt like I understood exactly what you were talking about. You made a great point. Salute to you. Salute to your family. All that great stuff or whatever. But this is my thought process. Suppose I take that positive video and I look for something negative in it. That's a disservice to you. It's a disservice to me, and it's a disservice to everyone that will view what I have to say negatively about your video. But we have people that's doing that. You understand what I'm saying? We have people that's doing that. If we're talking about building, we're talking about being positive, we're talking about being leaders, providers, protectors, and role models, then shouldn't our content reflect that? Shouldn't our content reflect that? Shouldn't people be able to sit back and say, yeah, okay, cool. And sometimes we don't get 6 videos. We don't get 6 hours. You get one video and one shot to say, show me what you got. Bring your A game. I like to remind men and women and communities to be on their A game. And this challenge goes towards me too. You know, I want to change up my content so people don't feel like, oh my God, this is too much, right? And I do realize when you sometimes when you talk about certain subjects with a certain type of passion, people tend to feel a certain type of way, especially if they're not accustomed to that particular type of conversation. And that's, to me, that's what makes it tough, because I have to. It's tough for me and it's tough for you, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's tough because most people are not emotionally stable enough to have a conversation. Most people are not mentally stable enough to have a conversation. So you're always going to get pushback. You said it's overpowering? Okay, I got you. No problem. Let's kill the music then. Let's kill the music. My apologies. I am trying to find a way to build something that gives back to our community, that empowers men, that empowers women, that empowers our community. I mentioned the Zombie Land video earlier, where, you know, people kind of walking past these people that were strung out on drugs like it was a normal, regular day. I don't want us to get accustomed to turning the other cheek because we're afraid of what people might say. If you're doing things for the right reason, if you are genuine in your efforts, it is knee deep in integrity, is knee deep in trying to really help build. There needs to be a place for that. There needs to be a place where you're excited about doing positive things. Like I said, I sat back and I listened to, you know, a few men say, you know, I'm not here to be positive. I'm not here to give a positive message. I'm not here to be a leader. I'm not here to be a role model. And I'm looking at them and I'm saying, is this for content, or do you really feel like this? Because us men in everyday life, I believe we are put in leadership positions. I believe that we are examples. We are role models. For some, we are providers and protectors. So I don't think that changes when you come to YouTube. You know, I don't think it changes. I don't. Salute to everybody. Salute to everybody in the chat. Surprised y'all up right now. I don't know. I mean, this is like an ongoing thesis statement for me, in regards to why do I even care? You know, it's amazing to me to I mean, because it's like, and I realize, I'm talking about a small section of YouTube, and I realize why I exist, or whatever the case may be. I mean, and to me, honestly, you know, I'm kind of you know, stepping away from that particular section. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Some people are doing things online and they're not getting paid to do it. They're not getting paid to do it. So like, that's my thought process. Like, if you are involved in the drama and the gossip and the negativity, and you really not getting paid to do it, and you just doing it, either one, to make a name for yourself, 2, to be a part of whatever it is you're trying to be a part of, or 3, because you never really got that attention before and now you're getting attention by being one of the biggest trolls. there should be somebody to tap you on the shoulder and say why. There should be. There should be. Because I think a lot of people they are priding themselves on, I mean, I was talking to somebody in the chat and it was like, yeah, I'm here for the mess and I'm here for the drama. Like they were so happy about that. You know what I'm saying? It was just so happy about it. Like me personally, I unsubscribe from a lot of people. I even just kind of like I don't want to see you on my feed or whatever case may be. Um, but when you cheer for like I'm here for the mess and I'm here, like they run from chat to chat to chat to chat, and I feel like this is my thought process. My thought process. They're gonna make sure they keep the drama going. They're gonna make sure they keep the beef going. And then I think that these things happen in real life, which is the reason why you can't. You ever have an issue with somebody and you don't understand like why, like they always on 10 when it comes to you. They like for some reason they like you go your colleague, your best friend, you know what I'm saying? They like the beef should have died down 2 years ago, a year ago, 3 months ago, 6 hours ago. But there is something in the middle that is agitating that situation. And that's how I see the YouTube situation. It's like it's always somebody that says, well, let me turn it up a notch. Instead of turning it off, cutting it off, leaving it, like, let me turn it up a notch. And they feed off of that. They thrive off of that. Like I did a video earlier. And I was talking about another content creator, whatever case to be, talking to him. And somebody literally did a video, tagged another content creator and was like, oh, is he talking about you? So it wasn't the fact that I was trying to give this content creator some moral support. It wasn't the fact that I was saying, hey man, listen, we could do better as men. You know what I'm saying? We all go through some things, but don't let this thing pull you down to the point where, you know what I'm saying, you can't see infinity for life. You take the positive video to turn it into a negative video so you can help promote a beef. When black women say they are disappointed in black men, I understand why. When black men say they are disappointed in black women, I understand why. When people say that they are so disappointed in the black community for this reason, and this reason, I understand why. This is the reason why it is very difficult for people to focus on racism, police brutality, right? Because for some reason, the people that hurt us the worst are the people that look just like us. The people that attack us the worst on a daily basis are the people that look like us. I'm not the person when you're going through a bad situation to cheer for it. I'm not the person that's going to say, yay, I'm happy you're going through this hardship. But here on YouTube, I've seen it. I've seen it. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I study people. 20 years in the military, you definitely learn how to study people. And I just sit back and I watch some of these YouTubers and the things that they say and how they say it. And I'm always like shocked. I don't know why. I don't even know why I'm even shocked at this point, to be honest with you, right? I don't even know why I'm shocked at this point, but it's like, man, I can't believe that you're doing this. I can't believe that you're a part of this. I can't believe that you think this is funny. I can't believe that you think saying this is cool. Like, I mean, it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people, man. Sometimes I just sit down and I look at the comment section of certain people or whatever case to be, and I just be like, man, that's like, How do you explain to your family members or to your children that this is only for entertainment? Um, I'd be shocked too. I did 20 years in Wales and so I feel you. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. It's just like, it's disheartening, because when you say, you raising kids and now kids have access to YouTube and I'll be like, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I'll be like, man, I hope my kids don't stumble across this. Now we all know, hey, rap music and love and hip hop, there's so many things that they could stumble across. You know, who's to say that they will ever stumble across, some of these people, right? It's always a possibility. And I realize that, the more good you try to do, the more good that will be out there for your children to stumble across. That's my thought process. Um, and until we make it cool to be positive, until we make it cool to support people who are positive, and it's not. And when I say and maybe I don't think I'm saying it incorrectly, but until we make it cool to do better, until we encourage people to do better, I don't think people are going to think doing better is cool. And I'm not just talking about doing better financially, right? Because we always think doing better means financially. It's people who got money that don't have common sense, people who have money that are not mentally fit, that are not emotionally fit. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about money, but it's just like until we start encouraging people to be like, hey, it's okay to co-parent. It's okay to love yourself. It's okay to build. Salute, salute, salute. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to be mentally stable. It's okay to smile. It's okay to forgive people. It's okay to be okay. I think we get to a point where people are uncomfortable with themselves. They're uncomfortable. They're unsure of themselves. That's why I like to encourage men to be men. I like to encourage women to be women, to learn how to be men. I think a lot of people think because you were born with a penis and some balls, you are automatically a man. Okay. You have male parts. That don't mean you're a man. That don't mean you know how to be a gentleman. That don't mean you know how to be an entrepreneur. That don't mean you know how to navigate life. And I think a lot of people don't realize that a lot of these men, right, they never had anybody to teach them how to be men. Ladies, I'm going to say some things and you guys may agree or you may disagree. But let me enlighten some of you guys, right? I'm cool with it. This ain't about likes. I appreciate that though. Thank you. This ain't about likes. I'm kind of venting. I'm kind of venting because I was sitting down, like I said, and we did this video about Zombieland, and as the panel was talking, I'm watching this video and I'm watching these people walk past these people who are in need of help. I don't see nobody with no signs. I don't see nobody signing no petitions. I don't see nobody saying, why is this like this? Like, it's like everybody is ignoring all of this chaos. And it's like, man, at what point do we do something about it? So, and I just imagine somebody going out there trying to do something about it. And then somebody from within the chaos say, well, who are you? Why do you care so much? We have to make it comfortable. We have to make it easier for people to care. We've gotten to this point where I'm going to dismantle your character if you care. I'm going to condemn you if you care. If you say anything about correction, I'm going to get you the hell up out of here. But if you promote negativity, we good. We good. It's like I see it like this. You go somewhere and you got on all white. Go to an all white party, right? And you try to do your best to stay pure. Right? You try to do your best to stay, you know what I'm saying, free of dirt, free of debris, and whatever case may be. But here's the thought process. The way life works. All of a sudden, you eating something, you spill something on yourself. You sit down, you get a mark there. You bump into somebody, you get a mark there. Somebody give you a hug, you get a mark there. It's very difficult because in real life, people, when they see that you come with a pure message, you come with pure essence, you come with a pure intention. Their thought process is, I need to dirty you up. I need to put a mark on your character. I need to put a stain on your character. And I see that on social media, and I say, you know what in this life has been done to these people to feel like that's the way to go. I've seen more people condemning people online than helping people online. And they look just like us, or just like me. I think that's sad. K. Cole say brokenness. Yeah. Possibility. Possibility. It's sad. I'm telling y'all, man, it's sad. You know, it's sad. Because we don't care about each other. Like you know, we do not care. We do not care. You know, I'm not like and I'm gonna say this name. I'm gonna say Jamil Peterson, for instance. I did 2 videos on Jamil Peterson. First video, and I did a second video. First video pretty much surrounded, you know, almost to an extent, you in my prayers. You know what I'm saying? Get better. Second video was more get help. And I don't know what mentality, what type of person would look at what I said to him to be wrong. Like, I don't know. But there were people like, it was wrong. Now, I know we ain't gonna always agree. My thought process is this. You see, let's say you walking down the street and you see a little girl, she falls off her bike. Any reasonable person would pick the girl up and say, hey, you okay? Are you okay? Right? But for some reason, picking up the little girl off the ground, making sure that she's okay, that's not a good thing. How we see things on YouTube is just weird to me. Like, I think that a person with 1 subscriber or 1 million subscribers, if you're saying something positive, it should be taken as positive. Or you're saying something good, it should be taken as good. But there are people where it's like, well, it has to be a favoritism type situation in order for it to be good. Anything other than that is going to be ordained as negative. K. Cole says wickedness. To me, I care when people are silent. I knew that promoting a platform that had anything to do with empowerment and anything to do with having a tough conversation and anything to do with us being better and doing better and holding us to a standard, I knew people were going to have an issue with that. I knew it. I knew that. But I didn't expect, you know, the level of condemning. I know that when Jamil Peterson um, get back into his groove and he on the right track, he's going to appreciate my videos. He's definitely going to appreciate my videos, right? But to me, to help coach him, to help motivate him to get to wherever he needs to be okay, it was like, instead of saying, hey bro, let me put this video on your face so you can watch this, so you can get that tough love. It was like, ToughLove should have never said that, and ToughLove should have never did that, and ToughLove, and I'm just like, should have never did what? Should have never said what? Like, we look for reasons to condemn the message for whatever reason. That's like somebody telling you telling your children, they let's say they're in and out of jail or whatever, and you tell them, listen, in order for you to stay out in this house, you're gonna have to do this, you're gonna have to do that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be blah 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 blah. Like, you're giving the conversation that needs to be had for that particular situation. Every situation don't require you to crack a whip on somebody. It don't require you to put more than a person can handle. And I think that once you live life and you go through different experiences, you understand what's required for certain situations. I feel you. I feel you. That's a good point. I feel you. I don't know. To me, it's almost like it's being said, don't expect good. That's not realistic. Don't expect positive. That's not realistic. Don't expect people gathering for positivity. That's not realistic. Don't expect people to talk about um, anything that is going to be an asset to their lives. That's not realistic. But what's realistic is the opposite. The opposite. So the bigger your platform is or the smaller your platform is, I feel like, to me, it comes with responsibility. But from what I'm learning, there is no responsibility taken. Hive-minded. Hive-minded. Oh, what's not okay to cause people's dead mom? Yeah. I hear you. I hear you. But see, here's the thing about it. Like, I don't. And I guess this is what's happening. What's happening is it's like this. You know what I'm saying? I go off on my little, I do my little videos or whatever case to be. And at some point in my video, like, you know what I'm saying? I go on a rant. You know what I'm saying? I go on this little rant. You know what I'm saying? 3 to 4 or 5 seconds or whatever. And what I notice is that, people tend to feel like I think it's a mental thing though, because I feel like if you feel like you a man, you should be able to have a conversation as a man. If you feel like you a woman, you should be able to have a conversation as a woman. And I feel like it's like, because I watch people curse people clean out and have no issues with that conversation. But for some reason, when ToughLove is speaking about certain things, it might be a curse word or two in there or whatever, but that's like the most, oh my God, Jesus. It's like oh my God, This is not showing should support a lot of you with pettiness. John Damon says, I tried to support a lot of you, but the pettiness gets to be too much sometimes. I hear you. Guess who? 1415. Says, why are you trying to coach grown men? I'm sure there are youth in your community that could use coaching. Or are you just looking for financial content? Um, I don't know if you're new to the channel or not, but I say what I do in my community, and I definitely do mentorship and coaching here or in my community, whatever. It's not, to me, it's not about coaching grown men. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see. Here's the issue. A lot of times when people speak for you and around you, you never go to the source. You see what I'm saying? You never go to the source. So either this is a person, and it's no shade or no nothing to you, but it's not about coaching grown men. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's about understanding. You know what I'm saying? If you have an audience, what is your audience based on? Now, if you've built your audience up and it's the opposite of what men should be, okay, cool, cool. But when you give me the impression that, hey, I'm here for a reason, my purpose is genuine. My purpose is full of integrity. My purpose is leadership. So then, okay, cool. You got to understand that a lot of the people that I feel like I navigate towards are people that have made a stake in the road or claim and says, hey, this is my purpose and this is my reason. So I'm only vibing with what it is that you put out. That's like somebody saying, hey, ToughLove, I see that you talk about a lot about this and a lot about that and a lot about this or whatever case may be. And if they say, yeah, and I say, yeah, okay, cool, whatever, they would expect, in order for me to get my message off, to be consistent with whatever my message is. So if they find inconsistency in what I'm doing, I should not be above reproach to say, I think the fact of the matter is, there's not a lot of people who care. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of people who care. We talk about fathers not being in the homes, but then we get online and we don't give any encouragement to those fathers to go back home, to be connected to the home. Now, if I can reach 15,000 people on my platform, and you got 10,000 people on your platform, and you got 500 people on your platform, and you got 100 million on your platform, me personally, I'm like, listen, this message is not this is not a selfish message. You see what I'm saying? This is a message that a lot of people should hear. So let me tag him. Let me tag him. Let me tag him. Hey, bro, I see nothing wrong with that. I see nothing wrong with that. The bigger your platform, the more reach you have. Imagine if we're pushing out messages that really can get a conversation started about fathers being in the homes and being connected to the homes. I would love to be able to come to YouTube and listen to a big YouTuber tell fathers be connected to the home. Tell fathers be patient with the mother of their children. Tell fathers this is how you handle, the court system, or this is what, and give out these messages that are consistent enough to where I could be like, hey, listen, check this out. But see, the thought process is, for some reason, we don't share that type of information. We don't share that type of energy. We don't share that type of energy. We only share negativity. We only promote negativity. So, like somebody said, well, why are you trying to coach these grown men and not do this in your community? But I'm already doing this in my community. Hold on, wait, don't run. Listen. If I'm already doing it in my community and I got that covered, check, right? Why shouldn't the expectation online be that as men we could do better? Especially every time you ask a black man or a man, period, these are the things that affect our community. So why we ain't fixing them? Now, individually, I can do what I can do in my community, but here's the thought process. Suppose the person that you're tapping on, whether they have 5 subscribers or 500,000 subscribers, suppose they never really realized that because everybody was scared to say something. Nobody wanted to be the one that said, "Hey, hey, you." I notice there's a lot of people like people want to be the number one leader in drama, the number one leader in gossip, the number one leader in controversy, the number one leader in all of these things that have nothing to do with being an asset in real life. And every time you start talking about these assets in real life and why don't we promote these things online, it's like, well, the next question is always, well, why are you doing it? It's cool. Hey, ToughLove, you promote it on your page. Don't worry about nobody else's page. Well, my thought process is how faster can we get the message out there? This ain't a tough love message. It's a common sense message. The gentleman that asked that question, I don't even see you said anything after I said that statement, which is interesting. So I don't know if that was a troll move or what. I appreciate that. Thank you. You said I said nothing wrong. I appreciate that. Yeah. And see, those things are interesting too because, again, there's a lot of people who don't even want to have a conversation that matters. I'm going to be honest with you. There's a lot of people that don't even want to have a conversation that matters. And I get it. Some people come, they try to let their hair down and, just relax and chill or whatever. And to each their own. My thought process was, is that knowing all the things that affect us, right, in our communities, affect us as men, the things that possibly affect women or whatever case may be, I figure if we start having these conversations, we actually can fix things on a faster scale. The issue is that people have got comfortable with not fixing anything. People have never been challenged to fix anything, which is the reason why these same generational curses happen. I talk about parents having life insurance. Talk about parents getting counseling. Talk about parents continuing to keep the relationship spicy and consistent. Imagine leading people to promote assets in their life versus promote liabilities in their life. When someone asks me, why do I care so much? I guess I got to answer a question with a question. Well, why don't you care? Why is this not a thing? I guess I've never been around, and maybe it's the military's fault. I guess I've never been around a bunch of people who didn't care. Kept their head down and just say, hey, I'm just worried about this section right here. I'm not worrying about nothing else. And my thought process is, at some point in time, you not worrying about something is going to affect you. Just like I was talking about the zombie land in Philadelphia on Kensington. At some point in time, not worrying about these people, it's going to affect you. Either you're going to wake up and they robbing your house, you're going to be walking and somebody going to run up on you trying to get some money out you to get some drugs. At some point in time, you not worried about this is going to affect that. Just saying. Just saying. Everyone should definitely have life insurance. I don't know. I guess for me, I was literally on a panel with a lady, and she was like, "Get out of here with that positive shit." The lady said she was married and everything, and I was like, "Can you imagine your wife telling you get out of here with that positive shit, or your husband telling you get out here with that positive shit?" Like, But they will sit down and they will dissect all of the drama and gossip that they hear and promote it. I don't know. I don't know. I wish YouTube was kind of like Facebook, where people right like really have profiles. And I mean, of course, you can make fake profiles or whatever, but I wish it was more revealing. You see what I'm saying? Like I wish it was more revealing. Like I want to see. Hold on, I want to see. I want to see full names. I want to see faces. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the location, because I want to know who to stay away from, who not to have a conversation with, who's not worth the conversation and not worth the energy. I've never in my life told anybody to get out of here with that positive talk shit. Never been around nobody like that. From the streets to the military, like I've never been. So it's just like me and you, or you and I, should not even be in the same place at the same time. I don't know. I've watched probably the last couple months. I've watched people turn certain words into like that are meant to be good words, turn them into bad words to make themselves avoid any type of accountability. Y'all feel free to ask me some questions if you want. Um, One of your mods needs some tough love. Who needs some tough love? Hey, these mods don't play. They don't play. It just to me I really appreciate you guys, man. You guys are very special to me, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because where you can lose faith in the things that you see on YouTube, um, the tough love subscribers, those that are assets to the conversation, those that indulge in a conversation. We agree, we disagree, but we talk about different topics or whatever case may be. That's why it's very difficult for me to sit back and see people's like, well, when tough love's name's mentioned, there's a lot of people that say, hey, good stuff. Yeah, okay. But it's like the naysayers. It's like you can't talk about what's really happening, so you have to make up a narrative. My thought process is like, bro, like I make videos that I feel need to be spoken about because I feel that passionately about the topic. But it's never videos to be like, I want to ruin a person's character. I want to talk about the kids. I want to downgrade their family. I want to downgrade their job. Like it's never with an intent of malice. And I see people who make videos in response to me with malice. Like people attack me because I went to school. Attack me because I went to the military. Attack me because I had a beard. And I'm like, dude, what is all of this energy for? Like what is all this malice about? I had a gentleman make 10 videos about me. 10 videos about me in the last 2 weeks, and said nothing about me saying anything positive. But all of them was to support a narrative that they want to make up. Good night, good night. I don't know. I just feel like we could do better. Like these are grown men and these are grown women, and it's just like, bro, like, if you, to me personally, if you really want to, have drama or have beef, find people that want to be about that. I think that we waste our time doing frivolous shit that it don't matter, it don't count. You get off a line after doing stuff like that, and you go hug and kiss on your wife or your husband, your kids, and you look yourself in the mirror and you're proud of that. I think that's the thing that kind of burns me up. Is like you're proud that you're online doing these things. It was one thing that I felt like the Tasha K, the the trial laid out, the Jesse Smollett trial laid out. Your actions online, your actions online. Like for some reason, people feel like, well, I can make these videos, right? And when we go to the court of law, they gonna understand I was just trolling. They gonna understand I was just messing around. I don't think nobody's gonna be laughing. I don't think they're gonna be laughing. Definitely, you're right, K Cole. You're right. Business communication. That's what my MBA is in. But yeah, they I don't think they're gonna be laughing, and I don't know why. To me, that didn't for those people that watched the Tasha K situation. I don't know why that didn't signify like, bro, maybe I should watch what it is that I do online, what I say online. That's why when I reached out to Jamil, and I said what I said, this was crazy about it. So I sent him a message saying, bro, like, hey, you know, um, do better. In short, thank you very much for the donation. Thank you very much. Right. So Jamil responds back to me, oh, you gay. I love vagina. I don't know what you're talking about, but you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I didn't hear it until I went on Behind the Bars. I was listening to him and he played the clip. And even Behind the Bar was like, you trying to speak nice to this guy. And he just then turns around and spits in your face and say, you gay. And it's just like, what we doing? Like, what we doing? And instead of the entire chat room saying, this man just told you, put the bottle down, sober up, go get help, and it was like, yeah, he gay, yeah. Like it was people in the, yeah, yeah. Because I went back to watch it after that. But I was just like, at what point in time do we actually act like adults? At what point in time, I mean, you obviously see that this man needs some type of assistance, some type of help. And instead of saying, let me join in on the name calling, well, instead of saying let me make sure that you get help and you focus on that, it's like let me join in on the name calling. You're right, John. He says some men aren't going to grow up, and I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. It's just like I don't have any sons. I have daughters. So when I sit down and I say, um, I explain to her about how men are, right? I explain to them about how men are. I gotta encompass all of this. When they were like, well, what do you mean they're just doing it for entertainment? I gotta be able to break that down. And to be honest with you, I really can't wrap my finger around it, why it's necessary. Like it gets to a point where it's not funny. It gets to a point where it's not cool, and it's just like it's people that be in these chat rooms and they have degrees, they're mothers and their fathers, they have pretty decent jobs, probably got a decent credit score, they got a little, they travel, they're well, and it's like, how do you agree with this behavior? I wouldn't want it. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, right? Shout out, Bobby. Shout out. I would not want to date a female online every day promoting drama. I just wouldn't. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I wouldn't. Like you would have to be an extreme. Hell, you probably would have to be Tasha K. I'm just be honest with you. Before the whole 4 million thing, I'm saying before the 4 million thing, like somebody that's up there, like not no oh, I got 20,000 subscribers, and every day I'm here just talking about people and doxing them and disrespecting them and making videos about them. And like, it's just like at some point in time, you're going to be like, man, who am I really dealing with? A lot of these people, I don't think they're just doing it for YouTube. I think these are how they are. And I'm going to be honest with you, that just showcases a bad person. And I believe that I'm optimistic and I give people chances or whatever case may be, and I really try not to hold grudges because I just don't want people. Um, can I be honest with y'all? Like I really don't want to see people in a bad light. I really don't want to see people in a bad light. So I try to be like, man, well, let me go ahead. I'll go this way, you go that way, or whatever case be. Go with God. I hope everything in your family and in your life is well, etc. Because I don't want to promote that negativity, you know what I'm saying, in some type of way when it comes back around and it's karma, it's only because I kept promoting that negativity. Like you can have, to me, you can have a disagreement with someone and it doesn't have to be carried with malice. It's a disagreement. It's a disagreement. You go to your favorite fast food place, and for some reason the burger's bad. Don't mean the burger gonna be bad next time. Don't mean, oh, I hate this place. Well, what about before? I mean, I mean, one bad time shouldn't ruin the whole situation. You know. Um, he spoke on Tasha's name, or you said don't talk about Tasha. Tasha K? You got to rephrase your question. I don't know what that means. If maybe it's a statement. I mean, I don't have an issue with Tasha K. I think the thing that she went through was definitely a life lesson. I think y'all talking about something else. Yeah, it looks like y'all talking about something else. Salute, 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 salute. Yeah, I think I think the great thing about it is I am stumbling across some people on social media that they have good minds and they have good hearts. Very important. Like to put yourself around people like just to sit down and like if I'm driving, you know what I'm saying, I could press play and I know that they're going to be consistent with their message. I know that you know what I'm saying. I can listen to it around my kid. I can listen to it around my friends and families. Like it's an asset. And they have real topics and real things. It's not about them just, oh well, let me you the topic, let me bring you down and let me do this and I was like, man, I don't know, that shit is like the hell. We got all of this energy to promote all of this negativity, but no energy for positivity. That's what kills me, because it's like when you say, well, what about the positivity? The first question asked is, who are you? It's like, dude, you a person. A person. K. Cole says like-minded. Yes, it's very important to get yourself around like-minded people. And that's what I kind of see too. I see people that are like-minded gather. And I see what they gather to do. But for those people that like actually care, to have the topics that like I feel like the zombie land with the whole Philadelphia thing or whatever, Kensington. I feel like that's a conversation that a lot of people should be having. We should raise as much awareness about that as possible, because we have people from all over that listen to us on these platforms, and we should show that we give a damn, we care. You don't have to be from Philadelphia to care about people. And that's what I said, it's just, and I get it. Some people say, man, I'm just worrying about my small little world, my small little bubble. making sure my immediate family is good, and I don't care about nobody else because I don't have the financial, I don't have the resources, I don't have the finances, I don't have the patience, and I don't have the know-how. I don't have the network ability. A lot of people are like, I don't have, but it's as simple as doing a video, talking about the situation. It's just that simple, and that's why I said it has to be somebody like ToughLove to say, we gotta be willing to try. We gotta be willing to try. We've grew. Some people have grown up with this notion that they have to have a lot of money to be happy. They have to have a brand new car to be happy. They have to know everybody in the club to be happy. Right? They got to smoke the best weed. They got to drink the best alcohol. They got to be happy. And the thought process is you should be happy with yourself first. You should be happy with yourself first. Guess who? 1415 says, I'm new to your content. I can feel you are coming from a good place. I think conflict is more comfortable. Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate that, Lisa D. You know what? I don't know if deep down inside they're very lonely. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be honest with you, man, because I spent so much time with soldiers and caring, like whether it's foster home, group homes, military. Like I spent so much time um, where it was okay to care about the next person, where it was okay to lend a hand, where it was okay to give some encouragement. So I've never really been around people that didn't understand that. Like I never been around nothing like that. Like I've never been around men that say, I don't like I never been around men who say I don't hold men accountable. Like I've never been around no men like that. So for me, it's like, and I get it. Everybody got a different perspective, and I definitely try to sit back and listen to comprehend, and understand their perspective and why they say certain things or whatever. So I'm learning, and I appreciate the growth part, the sitting back and having conversations and say, okay. Because we all got different points of views. We all come from different walks of life. We all had different experiences or whatever. So you're gonna see things differently. You're gonna see things differently or whatever. I just feel like you should approach situations. The best way you know how. The best way you know how. But we've definitely got away from helping each other out and being genuine. We've definitely got away from like having respect, just respect across the board for one another. Like it's just like, I'm telling you, I sit down and I watch people curse people smooth out, and then they'll curse someone out. Don't think nothing wrong with it. But if I say X, Y, it's like it's the worst thing in the world, and it's like, man, it's like, are we serious right now? Like we can't be serious. You know what I'm saying? Like it's because to me personally, I feel like so when I used to run track, my coach used to say, all right, listen, I want you at 100% right now. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do these sprints. I want you at 100%. Sometimes he'd be like, hey, I want you at half speed, right? And then what I'm saying? So it's half speed or full speed. And I feel like in conversation sometimes I'm kind of like at 50%. Like I'm half speed. I'm like, okay, let me listen up. Let me listen. And based on what you're saying, is really how I'm going to reply. Sometimes it's not to over talk. Sometimes it's not, oh well, let me prove something. It's just really to just listen and comprehend and say what is important to you. Because most times when people talk to you, they say what is most important to them. And I'm gonna be honest with you, fellas, y'all can probably attest to this. Like if your girl comes to you and she says, you know, maybe about her day or about some girl she issue with a coworker or whatever, and it's like you care but you don't care, so you're there but you're not there. So it's kind of like, uh-huh, mm-hmm, all right. Now at any point in time you can turn up and be like, man, I really don't care about this book, like da, 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 da. But it's important to them, right? It's important to them, so you sit there and listen or whatever. You kind of numb yourself out, relax yourself, be more patient with the situation, because a lot of us don't have that patience to listen to anybody. Are you saying my sound going in and out, John? Is my sound going in and out? It should be good. I mean, it's literally right next to this Wi-Fi thing, so it should be good. You hear you now? No? Okay. Lisa D says she can hear me just fine. Um, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Tough love, you're a soldier. Um, I don't feel like me being in the military makes me better than anybody. I think it gave me a different experience. And I think it gave me a different level of severity when it comes to things. There's an expectation in the military. There are expectations. Um, and those expectations help keep you focused, keep you grounded, and keep you adaptive. For some people, it's hard to turn it off, right? When you're sitting in a room and you are with other leaders, let's say you get to a point where you're a senior non-commissioned officer, an officer or warrant officer, but you're sitting in a room with other leaders. You don't have a lot of time to beat around the bush. You don't have a lot of time to beat around the bush. You don't. It's not about your feelings. It's not about emotions. It's not about what somebody said. It's about the facts. And a lot of times when you talk like that, when you think like that, you think factual. You think with a certain level of speed. Like it's like, okay, let's get to the solution. What's the solution? How can we fix this issue? It ain't drawn out. The leaders in the room won't allow it to be drawn out. The people that's around, they're not just. It's not about a picking of a side. It's what's right. It's what right. What's right. And here on social media, it's not about what's right. It's not about what's right. It's about popularity. It's about, well, if you're more popular, then you're right. It's what it is. Like that's just the way it is. And for me, yeah, that's hard to accept. Because my thought process, I don't want my children to think because somebody is popular, their common sense ain't right. So that to me sitting back, it's not me trying to run to nobody and say, well, let me prove to you I'm right. I need to prove to my kids that just being popular ain't gonna make you right. Being popular ain't gonna make you a leader. You see what I'm saying? So this is what that did was open my eyes up to another conversation I need to have with them. And then I need to make sure that when I have my conversations with my tough love family, we have that conversation, because I don't want people to believe that mentality. I can hit the lottery tomorrow and be famous, right? That don't mean I got common sense. I was talking to a guy on somebody's panel, um, and it was other people on the panel as well, and you know, it was one of the gentlemen that asked the guy a question or whatever, and the guy, he said something. She said something to him, and he was like, "Well, such and such got, you know, this many subscribers. Uh, that makes him relevant. Who are you?" He was telling that to the other guy, and I was just like, which was crazy because the guy that he was talking to had as many subscribers as the guy that he was talking about, like in defense of. So I was just kind of like, it's crazy because people will say things to you just to be nasty. You know what I'm saying? Like people, they get online, and some hide their face and some show their face, but they get online just to be nasty. And to me, like you have to be a person that has some real demons. Like you have to have some real demons in order to promote malice for people. And I see a lot of people online, they promote like a daily a malice for people. Um, I don't know. I guess personally I've never been around stuff like that. So me personally, I just try to remove myself when I see certain things like that. You know what I'm saying? I just try to remove myself because it's hard to convince me that you're only doing that on online. Like that's not who you are in real life. Like some people are like, well, it's just the character people are playing and it's just entertainment. No, 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 no. Nah, these people ain't been in no professional acting schools. I think this is who they are for real. And if that's the case, you know, just like I would tell my children, run, go the other way. You know what I'm saying? Yes, yes, I do believe that, K. Cole. You know, go the other way. It's not worth it. Like I don't want them arguing with people unnecessarily. Like I'm not. No. 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 But it's like I don't know. I guess people don't. I don't. I think that the thing for me is like when people think it's normal, it's natural. This is just what we do here on YouTube. Like black YouTube. You talking about black YouTube? Are you talking about black YouTube? Because most of the people, like most of the Caucasian people, um, I don't know any Caucasian sections that they do this at. It's Caucasian people that are in the beef sector in black YouTube, but I don't see like a major section of white people doing it. I don't see it where they're putting people's names and numbers and family members and anything they can find personal about other people online. I don't see it. Maybe you guys can tell me where that's at. I don't know where that exists at, but I see black people do it to each other all the time. So I just kind of bow out gracefully and keep it moving or whatever case be. I just and I don't understand why people don't when people are not thinking for themselves. I'm saying I don't see white people do that. But see the thing about it is like we always we do a great job. I appreciate that, Bobby. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. Like I don't know where there's a whole sector of white people taking the time to do the things I've seen black people do. I don't see it. But then we'll sit down and we'll promote how bad white people are, how white people are holding us down, slavery, racism. You know what I'm saying? We'll put this crutch that we need to walk for some reason because a lot of people ain't walking upright. A lot of people are not proud of themselves and their accomplishments and achievements and whatever it is that they've overcame. Like that's not good enough. So we give ourselves these self-proclaimed titles, and then we go out and we stick out our chest and we say X, Y, and Z. These white people are this and these white people are that, and it's like in the same breath, then go condemn somebody that looks like you. Yeah, that's a hard pill to swallow. That's a hard pill to swallow, y'all. I'm sorry. That's a hard pill to swallow. You know that there's a problem, but you don't want to fix it. And you want me to look at white people as if white people are the issue, when the man beside me that looked beside me is the one that's stabbing me in my back, in the side of my neck, in my eye. You know what I mean? That's willing to talk about my kids, willing to talk about my career, willing to talk about my character. The black man is doing more than the white man. The white man ain't even worried about me. The white man just brought another boat. The white man running for city council. The white man sending his kids to college. The white man is planning a cruise and going on a trip. The white man doing all these things, but I need to fear the white man, hate the white man, but I don't need to talk to the black man beside me that's doing all of these things. Y'all got me messed up a little bit. Y'all got me messed up a little bit. It's like, ignore what's going on over here. Yeah, it's black on black crime, but we only need to talk about police brutality. It's black on black crime, but we only need to talk about racism. Black people can't be racist. Shit, what you call it? Hatred? What do you call it? I only see black people banding together to do bad shit. I only see them banding together to do bad shit. Good night, good night. Have a great night. I'm just saying. They band together to do bad shit. Good night, good night. And the excuse is, if you don't like it, don't watch. We don't realize that we are influencers, and we don't realize that everybody is not strong-minded. There are a lot of people that are followers. So instead of us having a better example to follow, we take no responsibility to do the right thing. We take no time to do the right thing, and I think that was the issue. What was said in the army a lot is like, you know how you know when a soldier's ready to be a leader? When you no longer have to be standing in front of the soldier to lead. I believe that you can have fun and do the right thing. I believe that you can be excited and do the right thing. I believe that you can be happy and do the right thing. But I find that there are people that really enjoy doing the wrong things, and they're excited about it, and will condemn you if you say what they're doing is wrong. And for me, to me, it's really not about saying what you're doing is wrong. I don't give a shit. Do it. That's what you want to do. Do it. I'm just saying, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Because if you look at a lot of these people that are online, they're not making money for doing it. They're not making any money for doing it. So what's the excuse? You're too scared to be positive. You don't get paid to be negative. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. You're too scared to be positive, and you don't get paid to be negative. There's a dilemma there, don't y'all think? There's a silver lining there. There's an elephant in the room. I'm not getting paid to do negativity. And I change it up and I do positivity, or at least I try to be consistent with a message where it's going to resonate to be an asset. See, the thing about it is, when you have men and women afraid to talk about positivity because they're going to lose numbers. Hold on, wait. Shouldn't we have a community of people that promote positivity so that way these men that are afraid to be positive and talk about positive things because they're going to lose numbers, they can go to said community and say, well, I can go over there. I don't have to be. It's almost like well, why ain't you leave the hood, right? Why ain't you leave the hood? You done got comfortable over here in the hood instead of saying, well, shit, I want to go into an environment that's a little bit safer. That's a little bit more pleasant. That's a little bit better for me as a civilian, me as a husband, me as a mom, me as a black man, me as a black woman, etc., etc., etc. I want to go somewhere where I can blossom. It's going to teach me something, and not how to hate people, not how to disrespect people. I don't want to see no more edited videos about hating people, bringing them down, cursing them out, calling them names. I want to go somewhere where they're talking about real topics. Shouldn't we create that? Shouldn't we be men and women enough to say, well, we negativity always going to exist. Won't we build something that's going to really be like, hey, young man, you can listen to this right here. Hey, young woman, you can listen to this right here. They're going to teach you about investing. They're going to teach you about ownership. They're going to teach you about trading. They're going to teach you about et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, whatever. Build your utopia. But what we building? Go to sleep, wake up, same shit. Go to sleep, wake up, same shit. A whole week of nothingness. A whole week of nothingness. Somebody told me such and such did a video on you, ToughLove. So I went to go see the video. And I said, now I know what it is. What they want to do is they want to do it back and forth, right? But then I looked at the videos and I looked at the content. I said, this person doesn't have a resume. And when I say resume, that means I tell you guys what I'm pretty much, to a certain extent an open book, right? I tell you guys, about my family. I tell you guys, if you go through my videos, you see the house, my career, my siblings come on here from time to time. So, you kind of get to understand about my resume, right? And I notice a lot of people that promote the most disrespect online, they lack credentials. They lack credentials, right? They don't have a resume. They haven't achieved anything. They haven't done anything. They don't really have any accomplishments. Like there's nothing behind them that say, matter of fact, there's nothing in front of them. Before you enter a door, you send your resume. They get the resume and they know a lot about you before you get in there. Their resume would be blank. You can't send beef videos. So my thought process is I'm not going to even respond to you if you don't have a resume. Matter of fact, this is going to be my last time looking at your channel because you don't have a resume. Because anybody that had a resume wouldn't carry themselves like this. They wouldn't be promoting what it is that you're promoting. If you wake up every day and your thought is, let me condemn someone else. Let me disrespect someone else. Let me talk about the kids. Let me talk about their wife. Let me talk about their husband. Let me talk about their job. Let me talk about their character. Let me talk about their education. Let me talk about somebody else. Well, see, the issue is while you were talking about those people, you wasn't building your relationship with yourself. You wasn't building your resume. There's a lot of people on social media that don't have a resume. And here's the thought process. I feel if I'm going to address someone or whatever, You can go through my videos, and it's not going to take 6 videos to find out what my resume is, right? But you can sit down and say, okay, that's your background. Okay. Your education level. Okay, cool. All right. Your father. Okay, cool. So you're going to get my resume. But when you sit down and you listen to people and they say anything off the top of their head, it's like whether they smoking weed or cigarettes or whatever, they taking a shot over here or they doing this over there, you twerking, whatever it is that they doing, it's like, bro, that doesn't equal a resume. It doesn't equal a resume. And I feel like a lot of times we get lost trying to combat people that don't have anything that compares to us in real life. People be trying to prove themselves, and the thought process is like, here's the thing, right? When you guys start buying homes and you fixing your credit and your relationship, what I'm saying, working on a relationship, whether you got kids or not, you're working on that. You do things, you read books, you travel, you network, you help in your community. Like, my thought process, your resume is different from someone who don't do none of that shit. You should be fixing your credit. You should be going to purchase a home. You should be getting an automobile that's probably within this year or the last year. What I'm saying is you should be doing something for self-development, but you're taking shots at people who've already developed themselves. Take the water. Yeah, it's time. That's a hard pill to swallow. We should be working on ourselves. We should be listening to people that tell us to work on ourselves. Encouraging us to work on ourselves. We ain't got time to beef. We got children to love. We got us to love, us to respect. We ain't got time to beef. We crack a couple jokes now and then or whatever case be, but the thought process is there's a real opponent. Life. And I'm telling you right now, you can sit back and you can see how life been kicking a lot of people ass. Beating the shit out of them. So yeah, you're going to need a compass for that. You're going to need a compass for that. You're going to need somewhere you can go so you can get your shit pointing to the North Star. So you can be heading in the right direction. You're going to need somewhere to go. And my thought process is if they don't discover ToughLove, they should be able to discover another platform where it's going to give them that same type of support. So when somebody say, man, who are you and why do you care so much? I care, man, because I realize it ain't a lot of places like this exist over here. Trust me, it ain't a lot of places that exist. And when you tap somebody on the shoulder and say, hey, man, what about consistency? Who the hell are you to talk to me about consistency? Okay, cool, player. Hold on, player. Cool. All right, cool. And it was so crazy because all of the people that would rather make videos to condemn and to hurt and to bash versus making videos like, let me help this brother get a pot. Let me help promote and push this message because we do need black men to be in the homes and to be co-parents and to understand how to be gentlemen, to be successful and to care about themselves and to understand their love languages, right? We do need women to understand, hey, you don't need to be overly emotional or overly aggressive and to love yourself for you and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We need this black community to stop killing one another and always blaming it on this person and that person of this race and that nationality and never look from within, never self-reflect, but always deflecting some shit. We need a place where we can go and have that conversation. And what's so sad about it is so many people don't realize that. You need to be popular to send that message. You can't be a military guy. You can't have under 20,000 subscribers. We won't listen. You're not popular, brother. But what happens if the popular person thinks that what I just said is not important to say? where you gonna go? So it has to be somebody that starts it. It has to be somebody that cares. It has to be somebody for our children to say somebody tried. I go down under the bridge here in Houston. You know, we giving out food, we giving out blankets, coats, just different stuff. I know that I don't have enough blankets for every single person. I know that I don't have enough coats or enough first aid kits for every single person, right? But I try. I don't sit around and say, I'm scared to do positive because nobody's going to applaud me or nobody's going to listen to me. I don't need fancy titles to be considered a man. I don't need standing ovations to be considered a man, and I don't need a crowd of people to be considered a man. You know what I mean? I need me. I need me to be here for me to understand who I am, me to understand that when I'm talking to a man or I'm talking to a woman, there's a certain way I should be talking to them because here's the thought process. I want respect to be returned the same way I give respect. To me, anybody with common sense would understand that. That's just me. That's just me. I don't disrespect people on the streets. They don't disrespect me on the streets. I don't disrespect them at church. I don't disrespect them at the post office. I don't disrespect them at the grocery store because my thought process is like, man, listen, it's one thing to have a disagreement, but if you keep on promoting the disagreement, then that's the problem. And here's the thing. Men fix problems. Men fix problems. If I can talk to you, then cool, let's talk. But if we're running around, right, and we're doing everything but fixing the problem, the thought process is with me. I had somebody tag me in a video that was disrespecting another content creator. Like literally put at me and at the other person, and the video was supposed to be taking shots at the other person. And I asked them, I said, listen, man, hold on. Please don't tag me in this bullshit. Please don't tag me in this bullshit. If for some reason you don't like ToughLove and you don't want ToughLove talking about you, then there should be no reason that people would tag you in videos disrespecting ToughLove. There should be no reason for ToughLove to be tagged in videos disrespecting you. When people think that they're doing things that's going to appease you, that you're going to appreciate and promote, that says a lot about you as a man at the end of the day. Here's the thought process. Here's my thought process. Let's just do better. Let's just do better. That's a bumper sticker. Let's just do better. We don't have to do better because people are looking. We can do better because we want to do better. We don't have to make excuses about trying to do better. We could just do better. We could just not participate in the nonsense. We can just not disrespect one another. We can say, not talking about that no more. Not doing that no more. And that's the problem that we have, and that's why people have those lifelong beefs or lifelong issues, because they're constantly living with hatred. They're constantly promoting malice. They're constantly keeping people around them that want to see them involved with something. Well, my thought process, I don't think these people are your friends. What's up, sis? I don't think these people are your friends. I would be lying if I said that I didn't come to social media to make friends. Of course, I came to make friends. Why would I want enemies around? Make enemies. You know? Of course, I came to make friends, right? Who wants to make enemies? But I think I think people choose to be your enemy because they think that's the popular thing to do. You feel me? That's the popular thing to do. I had somebody reach out to me, email me, and I appreciate it. They probably watching now, right? They say, hey, um, I'm subscribed to you and this other content creator, whatever case be, and I really like, how you're handling yourself. Like you know, you've taken a lot of criticism, and it's not because you're guilty of anything. It's just because of who you're talking to or talking about. And back and forth, and I was like, hey, I appreciate it, but it's funny because a lot of these things, if it was handled offline or behind the scenes, probably would have been done with, or whatever the case may be. But it's like when you do it, when I do a video, or anybody, when you do a video, the intent, for some reason, for naysayers and for haters and enemies and whatever you want to call it, they have to find the bad in what you're doing and what you're saying. And it's unfortunate because I think if you listen, the message is clear. You know what I'm saying? It's not about us hating one another. It's about us helping one another. It's not about us condemning one another. It's about us building one another. It's not about us disrespecting one another. It's about us respecting one another. And for some reason, it's like it's always the opposite. It's like I sit back and I see men and women, and they're so happy to promote negativity. You ever seen somebody who like um bad stuff? Like they just like it. Like I had this one homeboy, and it's like you couldn't really take him nowhere, man. Because every time you took him somewhere, it's like he always starting some shit. Like he always used to start shit, and it's like it don't matter. We dressed clean as hell. It don't church. It don't even matter. It's just like he finds an issue. It don't matter how positive it is. Like he finds the issue, and I see a lot of people on social media. They find the issue and they stay with it. They stay with it, and I'm like, man, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. It's not worth your time, your energy, your attention. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. So for people that's like doing videos and saying things or whatever about anybody, not just me, about anybody, whatever, my thought process: do something that matters and do something that count. If you got great skills and you can make videos about positive shit, doing credit, buying a home, going to school, writing a book. Like you can take your skill set and get way more traction on it being positive than doing something negative. And you think people, yeah, of course you're gonna get a chuckle here and there, but the value of it is you took your time to do that. As a grown as a grown man, you took your time to do that. This is what you think was needed. And what's so crazy about it is you'll have men screaming, I'm a leader. I'm my own man. Well, you can't be your own man trying to fit in to everybody else's crowd. Jealousy, envy, hate. I hear you. Says bingo. Exactly. I appreciate y'all being up this late with me. I just venting. You know what I'm saying? Probably gonna watch the Golden Girls and go to sleep. Go to sleep with the TV on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. But I'm really just optimistic, y'all. I've been through a lot of stuff. Been through a lot of stuff. Been through a lot of stuff. But I've seen some amazing things happen, and I would be remiss if I did not try. You know, I see good in people. You know, for the last 20 years, I've helped mold and shape some of the best soldiers you've ever seen. People that didn't think they had leadership ability, people ain't never led shit, people that were just scared to open a mouth, and now they run shit in real life for good reasons. They owners of they are doing some great things in this America. Hell, some of them overseas. But it's just like, man, to be a part of that, to get that email or that text message or that phone call or that inbox that say, hey, I appreciate what you did for me. You know how many people? You know what's so funny? A lot of these guys remind me of my soldiers, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because when I say we bumped heads, oh my God. Even in the military, some folks don't even like being told what to do. But when I say it was a clash of the titans. But at some point, people that have disagreements come to people that have disagreements. They're traveling on this road where it's bumpy. The signs are not clear. It's hot as hell or it's cold as hell. And this is an analogy. Stay with me, okay? And you're traveling on this hard road, right? And then at some point in time, you guys see this road. When I say you guys, women as well, you see this road that things look a little bit smoother. It look a little bit more cooler, and you decide that I don't want to keep on going down this nasty ass road. I want to be on a smoother terrain. I want to be more comfortable with this journey called life. And that's how I kind of see YouTube. I see that there's a silver lining, and for some people, they need help with the vision. Some people need help with the vision. And I think actions speak louder than words. So I'm going to be more consistent with the content that I put out to showcase that vision, to showcase that easier road to get to where you're going. Because it may be a point of time where people be like, well, you know, I'm not going to be in your comment section, and I'm not going to big up you. I'm not going to shout you out. I'm not going to salute you, but I'm going to listen to your content, ToughLove. And I truly believe that there are more people that listen to my content or watch my content that never say anything positive about me, but they get the message. They understand what it is that I'm doing. And I got to say, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. If anybody got any questions for me, I'll thank you, Lisa D. She says I appreciate you at ToughLove. Diamond in the rough, so much negativity. You are fresh air and fire. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. If anybody got any questions, I'm willing to answer some questions before I get off of here. If you guys missed the video that we did on the Zombieland drug epidemic, you guys should check it out. I think it was pretty dope. Good discussion. Pretty informative. You guys should go check it out. Yeah, and y'all feel free. I'm not 5'3", Ron King. The fuck? I know who told you that, player. ToughLove side note, where's my blue magic? Oh, you trying to be funny, sis? You sweet potato face. You candy, how you chop face. What up, Aunt? What's up, Auntie? Y'all go check out Auntie. If you're a content creator, make sure that you drop your links in the chat so people can go subscribe to your channels. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, hold on, sis. I didn't even make you a moderator. Let me make you a moderator. Yeah. But like I said, man, we have some Lawrence, what's going on, Lawrence? We do have some phenomenal Auntie, drop your link. Yeah. If you are a content creator, feel free to drop your link in the chat. And if you want to give a little, hey, my I talk about whatever you talk about. Put it in the chat, man. I really want to make sure that if if you have 1,000 subscribers, there's no way that if you are dealing with somebody that has 5,000 subscribers and 4,000 subscribers, that your subscriber count shouldn't be going up every single time you do a live. There's no way. There's no way. I know. We everybody got trolls and people hiding in the bushes, but there's no way that your subscriber count should not be going up. So we have to learn how to support each other. We have to learn how to support each other. If you subscribe to the channel and you get there and it's not your cup of tea, then hey, do what you got to do. But we have to start supporting one another and start doing things that, to me, that matter. You know what I'm saying? To you that matter. You know. Lawrence says, "How's your week going, ToughLove?" Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Here, a couple hours, I'm gonna wake up and go to the gym, but it's going pretty good, man. I'm working on my book, trying to get these chapters banged out. Um, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. It's called "Speaking to a Black Unicorn." So we're working on that. Oh, no problem, Auntie. No problem, man. There you go. Drop those links. Drop those links. You guys go check them out. Go check. It's a lot of great content creators that I'm associated with, and I hope that these guys drop their links or whatever. Johnson says, "ToughLove, I'm on an empty nest and designing women marathon." Empty. I don't remember empty nest. I remember the designing women, ladies. I remember those. Outside of Golden Girls, what other shows do you watch? Sanford and Son, The Jefferson. I like a lot of those old shows, man. I grew up on those shows, so I mean, they dope. They dope. They dope. Lisa D, do me a favor and drop Ricky Manner's channel in here too. I think people will find that interesting as well. But yeah, I just like, I don't know, and that's why it's hard. Prior to me coming into the military, you probably could have sold me on, the white man this and the white man that. But then going into the military, like I'm telling you guys, when I say all races, colors, and creeds, I'm literally in foxholes with different guys, like males and females. So I don't look at females as weak links and this and this and this. I don't look at white people as this and that. Like I mean, I'm a judge you based on the character you show me. That's how it is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that have been working in an organization that is a melting pot, they don't have uh, a disdain for people just because of their skin color. It's a lot of people that have a disdain for people because of their skin color, and that to me that makes you no better than the KKK. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like you just because you this. Come on, man. Like, damn, give people a chance. Give them a chance. You know? Did I miss any questions? Anybody got any more questions? I don't remember. Yeah, like I said, I don't remember Empty Nest, though. It sounds like I should remember. Y'all remember Wonder Years? I heard the Wonder Years just came out. A new Fresh Prince of Bel-Air came out. I didn't see that yet, though. I didn't see that or the Wonder Years, but I heard they were pretty good. I'm watching the Force with Tommy Egan. You gotta like Tommy, man. Tommy a cool dude, man. He's a cool dude. He a cool dude. Tommy Egan is definitely a cool dude. I like him. I so don't like the negativity that surrounds the military. It's not what people think. I have some horror stories when it came to the military, and then I have some. I had more good times than bad times, or whatever case may be. But yeah, definitely, and I might get into those things. get into those stories or whatever case may be. A lot of things I'm kind of, mentally just trying to depress. So I don't really talk. I'll reference the military, but I don't go like too far deep into it or whatever because I'm still dealing with some things too. But yeah, it's. I guess it all depends on what type of people you're around when it comes to the military, what type of conversations you having. Yeah. So I remember the Wonder Years. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Wonder Years was cool. It was very cool. I remember the Facts of Life, Different Strokes, Good Times. Um, yeah. I used to write. What is that guy? Al Bundy. What was that? Married with Children. Y'all remember that? Married with Children. Funny. Three's Company. Yeah, I watched Three's Company. Yeah. Definitely, definitely. I watched Three's Company. CE, what's going on? I've never been in the army, but got respect. Salute. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's a lot of people that go into the military, and it helps them with their life. They need that. They for some they need that structure. Um, it allows them to travel and see other things or whatever case may be. My first duty station was Hawaii. Imagine a kid coming from the projects, you know what I'm saying, and they tell you you're going to Hawaii. I was like, shit, you bullshit. I don't know. Sorry, listen. I want to wake people up. So you get the paperwork, right? And you reading assignments or whatever people get. Some people got some shitty assignments. Mine was Hawaii, so I was happy about that. I was happy. For some reason I was thinking that um, somebody, let me see. It says, "Are you and Miss Queen Regina cool now?" I never had. So, personally, I never had an issue with Queen Regina. I never had an issue with her. I think that if we were able to talk offline, we would kind of see that there was a misunderstanding. There wasn't any malice intent. I know that she's a former veteran, so salute to her. I don't have an issue with her, and she actually has my phone number. So I think if she really had an issue, she probably would have called. I don't think we have an issue with each other. I don't think. I think we cool. Um, I know y'all got some questions now. Did come and knock on my door? Yeah. Perfect Strangers. I remember Perfect Strangers. I remember Perfect Strangers. Yeah. I remember Perfect Strangers. Um, so your memory getting bad? I used to watch TV One, I think, TV Land or something, and it like all of those old shows used to come on there or whatever. But now I just talking to the remote. I'd be like Sanford and Son, and it'll pull it up or whatever. I'm watching Survivor now. I like those. Listen, I'm gonna go on one of these shows, y'all. Y'all gonna see Tough Love on there. I'm going on one of these shows for real. I just been lazy, man, and I haven't. Well, I ain't been lazy, but I just haven't looked it up to see how to sign up for the shows. But I'm gonna go on one of these nature shows or whatever. My only issue is I really wanted to go on Naked and Afraid, but I was told I couldn't go on there naked for personal reasons. Personal reasons I can't go on it for real, real. Um, car. I make sure I know it's difficult, y'all, because I be going spur of the moment live, and I'm gonna try to be more consistent so you guys know when I'm going live, so that way you can be a part of the conversation. Like right now, this is kind of like a impromptu conversation. You know, how do you find the words to say to a lot of your veterans who came back broken? Hmm. Um, so I go to the Wounded Warrior Hospital here, so this is I don't know, kind of touchy for me. Because I've seen, um, how you see bad things happen to good people. Mm, I don't know. I've seen a lot of bad things happen to good people, and then when you sit down with people that you feel that is undeserving of this type of treatment, undeserving of this type of, you know, the way life is dealt those cards or whatever case may be. But I'm telling you, man, I had a guy like fucking arms gone, and he like, you know, he's like, this dude coming, old sergeant or whatever. He's like, don't feel sorry for me, youngster. Don't you feel sorry for me, youngster? And on the inside, I'm dying. I'm crying like on the inside. I'm just like dying because I'm just like, because he used to be like, you know, I used to do this with my sons, and I used to do this, and I used to do that, and he was like, you know, I'm about to get emotional on this, bro. Hold on, let me drink some water. Let me drink some water. Hold on, hold on. Oh no, he said, you know, out of all the things that he regret, that he can't hug his son no more. So I mean, to answer your question is, I really just take it on a case by case basis, um, and really just people, you know, I don't know if you guys, I don't know if you guys get an opportunity to go to the Wounded Warrior, any facilities around you or whatever case may be. But if you just go there and you sit there and you listen, you know, you be surprised, um, how much they share with you, how much they open up, and some people don't have family to come see them. They don't have family to come see them. So that's why, you know, when I'm online and I'm talking, and you know, I try to encourage people to go and to do those things. Like, that's why I said all of the negativity and the drama and all that other stuff. I wish these people would go, you know, down to their local hospital, in children hospitals, veteran hospitals, and just talk to people, because some people don't have people to talk to, and it seems like these people, they have all of this time to waste on drama and gossip and negativity, but don't have no time to do anything positive. That, to me, it just blow my mind. Like, it messes with me for some reason. I don't know why. It messes with me. But that was a good question. I appreciate that question. Um, do you know the words to the song "Happy Days"? Um, which one was Sister Act? You talking about the Sister Act "Happy Days"? No, that's okay. That was a good question. That was a good question. I appreciate it. That was a good question. Um, Anybody have any more? Jada LaRue, what's going on? Jada LaRue, you've been kind of missing in I'm about to put you in timeout, Jada LaRue. You've been missing in action. That's on the set. That's on the set. Okay, you going to bed? Have a good night. I'm about to get off of here in a few minutes. Anybody have any more questions? Cause I'm telling you, y'all be getting off here. People like, oh, I had questions. And then I'm like, okay, all right. What's your question? What's your question? Sleep well. Sleep well. Sleep well. Propane Oakland says on the hood, 55. What do you say? 50, 55 on the fifth, on the something. I don't know. This shit was funny to me. Huh? I didn't even know he existed. I seen a video. That shit was hilarious. 55th. I watched Step by Step. I did watch Step by Step. Yep, I did. I did. You know what I thought was Martin Lawrence show was funny. Martin was funny. I always used to think like it was a Jamie Foxx show was good, but I don't think it was as funny as Martin Lawrence. Probably because it was more people. It was more people in there though. There's more people. Yeah, Martin was good. Martin was good. All right, y'all. I ain't got no questions. I'm about to leave and live in color. You can do what you want. Yeah, that was dope too. Yeah, that was dope. The Jeffersons, definitely. Yep, the Jeffersons, definitely. Hey, George is the man. Weezy. Yeah. George is the man. Yeah, George is the man. Living Single was good. Living Single was good. Living Single was good. Sis, what's those other shows we used to watch though? I feel like I'm missing like some major. I don't know. Amen. Oh no, you saying Amen? No, Amen though. Amen was a show that George Jefferson was a part in too. Amen. Y'all remember that one? She said I'm trying to think. Amen was a show though. Yeah, Amen. Yeah, you remember Amen? Saved by the Bell. Yeah, I watched that too. 227. Yup. Sis. Yup. Yup. Yeah. Different World was good too. Look at y'all. Look at y'all learning. Got all this information. Got a plethora of information. Bless y'all heart. Yeah, Saved by the Bell it was good. Yep. She says, yeah, amen. Curtis so fine. What the hell? What was Curtis? I don't remember who Curtis was. Who was Curtis? I don't remember what Curtis. Different Strokes. Yup. Oh, you went way back on that Different Strokes shit, sis. Now you showing your age. You went to school with Jesus. All right, y'all better ask me some questions up in here. To go to sleep. I'm about to Jamil did that sleep thing on the thing. I'm about to do a Jamil on y'all. MASH. I did see Webster. I don't really remember too much about Webster though, but I did see MASH. Good Times. We said Good Times, but it was something else that just came in my mind. Damn. Hold on. Something that was another show that just came to my mind. Cheers. Y'all remember Cheers? Everybody know my name. Y'all remember Cheers? Doogie Howser. I didn't really like Doogie Howser that much. Y'all remember Quantum Leap? Y'all remember no Quantum Leap now. Y'all don't remember no Quantum Leap. Y'all remember Quantum Leap? Norm. Yep. I like Quantum Leap. I like Cheers. It's dope shows. I think we said Family Matters already, right? Did we say Family Matters already? Punky Bruce, I'm about to get you the hell up out of here with that bullshit. But listen, I remember the character, but I don't remember like none of the episodes or nothing. I remember Punky Bruce stuff. I just messing with you. I'm sorry. Stargate. I remember Stargate. Man, I love the stuff like I love stuff like that. Like when we like I just found out that the Space Force was actually a real thing, y'all. But I definitely, if I was to go back into the military, I would go be a part of the Space Force. That's dope. And what's crazy is one of my daughters, you know, she's like really do y'all remember when I went to NASA with her? But she like, I mean, when I say she was fascinated, like ever since then, you know, she's really been like keen on that or whatever case may be. So I'm gonna try to get her right with that or whatever. But she's really seemed fascinated with it. So like I got her a telescope coming with some other stuff or whatever. So doing some stuff in the backyard. You should do something along the lines of Angela Stanton King. She's going to the government and asking questions, trying to make some things right for the black community. I'm not too familiar with Angela Stanton in regards to like politics. I know she did something in politics, but I'm not too sure. So I would have to look into that. You know, and most of the stuff that I've seen about Angela Stanton has been third party, but I'll check into it. Angela Stanton is good. Okay, you guys seem to like Angela Stanton. It's good. The Packers, we good to the Packers? What the hell is that? Mork and Mindy. I don't remember that show. Mork and Mindy. Battlestar. Oh man, Battlestar Galactica was good. It says Ricky showed you her channel. Okay. What about Get Smart? I don't remember Get Smart. It sounds familiar, but I don't remember it. Like it's some things is just locked in there. I Love Lucy. What about hold on, wait. I'm not gonna look at the chat. Hold on, hold on. It's on the tip of my tongue. Honeymooners. Who watched the Honeymooners? I remember the Smurfs, the Wayne brothers. Anybody remember the Honeymooners? Hercules and seen it? Yep. Anybody remember the Honeymooners? Agent 99. I don't remember that one. I don't remember no Agent 99 now. Okay, we got some people that remember the Honeymooners. That's probably maybe that's a little too old for. Who was your favorite YouTuber and why? Who's my favorite YouTuber? I don't know if I got a favorite YouTuber. I don't think I got a favorite YouTuber. Never really thought about it like that. Yeah, I don't. Angela Stanton got me into politics. I'm working with my country community. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. That is dope. It's Nikki's not Nikki. That's dope. That's dope. I salute you in that. I salute you in that. And maybe we can open it up so that way you can come talk. You know what I'm saying about that or whatever. Your your whole process and your journey and how that's going. That's dope though. I applaud you for that. Are you subscribed to Thought Crime? Is that Thought Crimes? I don't know who that is. Thought Crimes. No, thank you. Thank you. Doing something. That's dope. That's dope. Very impressed. Very impressed. She's real good. She's a Republican. Okay. I'm gonna check her out. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go check her out. Hell, I might even be subscribed. Nah, I don't think. Nothing comes across the feed on her. But I definitely heard her name before. And I definitely ran across a video or two. But I don't know why I didn't. I don't know. I feel like I just missed a question. Rock. I remember Rock. Yeah, Rock was good. Thought Crime. I'm gonna check. Hold on. Let me screenshot that so I can remember that. I'm gonna go check that out. Okay. WKRP in Night Court. Y'all remember Night Court? That tall ass, the bailiff was tall as hell. Yeah. Y'all probably don't remember Night Court. Okay, some people remember it. Bull, yeah. Man, I'm telling you, man, them shows, man, they just bring back good memories. We going to cartoons. Man, there was a lot of cartoons, bro. I'm not gonna be up all night talking about no cartoons now. Night Court, yeah, it was hilarious, definitely. Night Court was cool. Night Court was pretty cool, man. I appreciate y'all hitting the like button. Thank you very much. Thank you. That whole setup, the lady, all of those was characters. Like Dan, all of those guys, that males and females, all of them was funny. Darkwing Duck, oh man, what y'all know about Darkwing Duck? So I said I wasn't gonna go into these cartoons now. So I'm gonna stop being. I'm an enabler right now. You know what I'm saying? Real. Yeah. Remember when those brothers happened? I don't know. Oh, I thought that said Roseanne. Y'all didn't say Roseanne. Y'all remember Roseanne? Roseanne was funny to me. She was funny to me. He-Man, She-Ra. Okay. Okay, we'll do this. We'll entertain this for a second. What was the best cartoon that you like? You get one. Happy Days. Happy Days was good. Good job, John. Yeah, yeah. What the best? Miss Carolyn, good night. I'm about to go to sleep in a minute. So y'all, everybody get one cartoon. What's the favorite cartoon of all times? Mine was the Thundercats. Touched by an Angel. I remember that. Highway to Heaven. Y'all remember that? Transformers, definitely. Pac-Man now, y'all know you know I like the Power Rangers. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Inspector Gadget. You know what? They got a new one. I seen it. And I think one of my daughters is watching it. But I recently seen it. I said, is this it's like, it's Inspector Gadget. Thundercats, bruh. You couldn't tell me shit. Couldn't tell me nothing, bruh. Thunder. Astro Boy. I think I remember Astro Boy. I think so. Bugs Bunny, you know, that's a classic. You know what I'm saying? It's another card. I'm missing. Silverhawk. Y'all remember Silverhawk? I know that's probably an old one. Silverhawk, Roadrunner. Yep. Pink Panther. That was good. You know what? I know we're talking about cartoons. Have you guys ever watched Mighty Pythons and the Search for the Holy Grail? Or Mr. Bean? Man, that shit was funny. I might watch that tonight. I think I'm gonna watch that tonight before I go to sleep. Tom and Jerry. Y'all know Tom and Jerry. Heathcliff. You say yes, both. That's cool. Yeah, definitely. The Flintstones, cool. Salute. Chaotic. Salute. Let me go ahead and rinse you up while you over here, brother. Man, I ain't doing that, man. I'm about to call it a day, man. And lay it down. Fat Albert. Yup. Fat Albert was good. They always had some good lessons in there. Johnny Quest. I remember Johnny Quest. Sea Bear and Jamal. I don't. Is that the bear that had the raincoat on? Yeah, we remember Felix the cat. I'm about to put you in timeout for the accident. Baby Kids, man, that shit was class. Baby Kids was a movie though, right? I think Baby Kids was a movie. Garfield. I don't know why I'm Zim Allah. What the hell? Was that a racial slur you just used? What the fuck? What about I got something that's gonna blow y'all head off, and I ain't gonna even say it yet. Sis, watch I mess their head up. Y'all ready? Captain Planet. He's a hero. Y'all remember Captain Planet? The Jackson 5? I remember that shit. I'm about to put you in timeout for saying the Jackson 5. Y'all remember Captain Planet? Shit, what? I said Captain Planet could whoop Superman ass if he want to. Shit. Maybe he could whoop Superman's ass. What about Scooby-Doo though? Shit. I used to always try to figure out who was the culprit. Speed Racer. I remember Speed Racer. What was the one with Mudley the dog? Oh, damn. I can't remember. Yeah, I'm about to go to bed. I am. I can't remember. Yeah, those was the good old days. Like, those were good days. Yeah, you're right. Ghostbusters. Was Ghostbuster a cartoon? Oh, you just mentioned the movie and shit. Ghost Ghost Rider. Wait, hold on. Some of these I don't know. Some of these I don't know. It was something that was on a cartoon. I don't remember no Ghostbuster cartoon, sis. I don't remember that. Proud Family, I remember that. Transform, all the Transformers was dope. Even the movies. I went when Optimus Prime told them dudes in the woods. I think he was fighting. He was fight. I don't know how many. Well, I know he was fighting the Decepticons, but he was just like, "I'll take you all on." Shit, I felt that shit. Bruh, listen, you ever stood in front of a crowd of people like shit, win, lose, or draw, goddammit. We fighting it. I lose, I lose. Fuck it. I take this L, but I'm fighting. X-Men would go hard. Y'all know I love X-Men. I love X-Men. Wolverine is my okay. Who's your favorite X-Men? Let's do this. Let's get it out the way. Let's get it out the way. Who's your favorite X-Men? I remember Weird Science. Weird Science was a good movie. Yeah, Weird Science was a good movie. I remember that one. Who's your favorite X-Men? I appreciate it, Lisa D. Thank you very much. Street Fighter was dope too. You're right. Street Fighter was dope. I need some X-Men. Who's your favorite X-Men? Cyclops or Wolverine? Listen, y'all. Cyclops always act like a bitch. Like he always act like you know what? Cyclops was Marvel's Captain America. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know. Wolverine to me was a little more edgy or whatever case may be, but I don't know. Yeah. So Cyclops was the polar opposite of Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? And it was so funny about it because now I think about it. I'm more like Cyclops now versus being like Wolverine back when I was younger. So that's interesting that you guys made me think like Mr. Bean. Definitely Mr. Bean, dope. Space Ghost. Am I saying it wrong? I don't know why I said Cyclops then. What is that? PS? Who's that? I gotta look that up. Should have read it. I don't know who the hell that is. Secret Squirrel. I don't remember. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I remember Secret Squirrel. I wish I was on Restream. I could have dropped the link so you guys can. They killed her, but she's alive again. What? What is that? They killed her, but she's alive again. Professor X, my next favorite. I'm trying to think if Professor X, like if you know, I always thought that Professor X should fly. For some reason, I always thought that his mental could make him fly, or like, I don't know. I don't know. Professor X was cool, but I think I like Magneto better. I don't know. I like Magneto better. Yeah, he brought everyone together, definitely. Yeah, he definitely did. Oh shit, Captain Planet, hell yeah. Wacky racist, thank you. I don't know if Professor X. I was trying to think of another X-Man that I like. I like Gambit too. I don't know, and I'm gonna tell you how the issue that I had with Storm, like the way they portrayed her, like it's like she good for one good burst or something, and then all of a sudden she ain't good no more. You know, like what is going on? The Adventures of Tintin. I don't know what the fuck. I'm about to get you the hell up out of here with this Adventures of Tintin shit. I don't remember no 1010 watching no. I don't even think I had that channel. What the hell? Sis, we didn't even have that channel, did we? Shit. If the TV was working, we could watch that. That sounds like a porn. Is that a porn? How you go from children's conversation to now porn and shit? Beverly Hills Billies was good, Miss D. That was good. Especially that old lady. She was fun as hell. Adam Ant. I don't remember no Adam Ant. I'm about to get you hell up out of here, Kurt. Hey, I don't remember none of that. Ghostbusters started as a cartoon. I don't remember the cartoon, y'all. I don't remember the cartoon. For real. Oh, got our first. Well, I guess I should answer this. It says, "Are you gay?" I am not gay. Okay. I was about to get you the hell up out of here, but I just wanted to get that out the way. Nope. Not gay. Never been gay. Thanks. Appreciate it. Spider-Man animated series. There's been a lot of good Spider-Man series. Been a lot of good Spider-Man series. I like the Spider-Man they got now, like the last one. I think he's been probably the best Spider-Man. Like younger, just more like Infinity Wars. When he died in Infinity Wars, bro, I was like, oh shit, no, no. Johnny Bravo, I remember that. Iceman is my favorite X-Men. Iceman is cool. Iceman is cool, definitely. What about Marvel Comics? That's a good question. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all gonna be mad at me. With these Marvel movies, I like the. I know you said comics, but I guess we can relate that to the movies too. I liked. Damn, what's the name? Thanos. I like Thanos. I like the reason why is because Thanos pushed the superheroes to be their best. Like it made them be like, all right, you just ain't no regular dude. Like you ain't throwing the trash man around. Like like the Hawk wouldn't just be like gonna bully somebody at the local bar. Like you literally had an opponent and he made them think. You know what I'm saying? Made them work together. So I felt like that was good. The hair bear bunch. Care Bears? Is that what that's supposed to be? Or is that something? The hair bear bunch? Maybe it's the Care Bears. Thanos was more an extremist than a villain. Um, yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I just thought that he brought more to the table than the rest of those villains. Like I feel like if Thor is going to fight somebody or the Incredible Hulk going to fight somebody, it should be somebody worthy of a fight. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you right now. Listen, listen, listen. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Look. Say. Say. Listen. Um, when they did was having the Infinity War fight, and he was like on your six. I think he said on your six, and they started appearing. Bro, I was crying like. I was watching that shit with my daughter. She was like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "Nothing wrong with me. Pay attention to the screen. Pay attention to the screen. Pay attention to the screen. Goddammit. On your left." Yeah. I was like, man, that shit was that. I had to buy that shit. I be like, oh shit. I just thought it was dope, man. I thought it was dope, man. I like to see the good guys win, or at least the good guys put up a good fight. So I thought it was dope. And I also like y'all remember when Captain Marvel, she flew in, and she was like, "Hey Peter Parker," or "Hey Peter" or something. I thought that shit was dope too. I thought that was dope. I'd like to see the whole the girls lined up too or whatever. I was like, okay, that was dope. That's dope. I'm a miss. I don't know what they're gonna do with this Black Panther, man. I don't know. How about Falcon becoming Captain America? Um, Me personally, I like to see um black characters play in these roles because they're iconic. They're iconic, and it's like our children get a chance to see. You could be a superhero, you could be a president, you could So I like all of those things. So I thought it was pretty dope or whatever. But I'm not gonna lie, Captain America, um, pretty cool, pretty cool. Captain America's pretty cool. Definitely. Pretty cool. You know, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Let me say something to y'all. Y'all may not agree with. I may lose a subscriber tonight. God damn it. I'm not feeling Black Widow like that. I'm not feeling there's no way that you fighting aliens with no powers. You just don't send no white woman because she's trained and she could just go and just start kicking ass. Like somebody should get your ass up out here and take your ass down and be a model or something. Get your ass up out here. Like no, come on, man. No regular white woman can do that. Come on now, like stop. You know, so she wasn't. They should have showed that she was shot up with. Because even when they did the Black Widow thing, to me they never showed. Now I know she was a trained assassin. You're right, Hawkeye too. Like I'm just like these regular. Imagine me going to the hood talking about, hey, come on, Tyrone, you be an Avenger. The fuck? Cause he got. I mean, come on. I know what y'all doing. Y'all think y'all slick. I'm gonna give them those superpowers. Now I see Captain America. He got the serum. I see Iron Man. He got the damn the suit, the brains, and the money. Who else is in there? Incredible Hulk. You know, right? Thor. We got Thor. But Hawkeye and Black Widow. Y'all ain't gonna be fighting no aliens with no regular shit. I'm old, man. I can't buy it. I can't. Mr. Smith was cool. Y'all bringing back some memories. Doctor Strange is he's a problem. He a problem. Did y'all see the damn? What was the little cartoon that they did like a side cartoon of it, little spinoff or whatever? Jumanji. Jumanji was good. I just want to thank everyone for being up late with me and my insomnia. It's much appreciated. Shit. I'd like to thank y'all. Thank you very much. I think I answered everything. What if? Thank you very much, Almighty Joe. I think I said that right. I know I'm getting tired right now because these words are getting smaller and smaller. Yeah, what if? What if was good? What if good? The new Doctor Strange is going to be good. Can't wait. Yeah. Yep. I'm in the UK. Salute to the UK. E.T. Phone Home. That was good. That was a good one. E.T. Phone Home. What's your favorite scary movie though? What? How long have I been? Y'all been on here for. Well, now I know how people be on these things for so long. When I was a kid, the flying monkey of the Wizards of Oz used to scare me. You know what? I never was scared of that, but I was scared of the old It. Since you were, bruh, I think I told this story before about them damn clowns at that circus. Man, I'm telling you, It. I think I'm asleep with the light on tonight. Like, let me get my gun. Hold on. That I don't know what was it like. It was because of the sewer. Because we had sewers. Where like I'm like yeah, they all float. Like float like a man. Hell nah, bro. Plus, I think because my imagination was just so big during those times. You know what I'm saying? Who remembers Monkey Magic? Miss D, you making up some shit. Y'all get Miss D out here. ToughLove, job the link. Jamil, I'm not on a I tell you what though, Jamil, do me a favor and email me and give me your number. I'm not on a third party app, but I'm not on StreamYard, so I can't drop a link. It's just live on the what's the name? But feel free to hey sis, do me a favor and put my email inside the chat. Mario J the number 1 at Gmail, so that way Jamil can email me and we can talk. That'll be dope. The Exorcist of Emily Rose. Yeah. Yeah. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. Thank you very much. It's Mario J1 though, sis. It's Mario J, the number 1 at gmail.com. And Jamil, if you email me right now, man, we can I'll take some time and I'll call you at whatever number you provide. Outer Limits, Twilight Zone, man, that was dope. Thanks, sis. I appreciate it. That's my email right there, Jamil. No problem, no problem. You good, you good. Yeah, Twilight Zones, yeah. What about Tales from the Crypt? That was dope too. Y'all remember Tales from the Crypt? Shit. I was what's been what is Ben with the black guy? He was a butler. Goosebumps. I didn't really like Goosebumps. Yeah, that was some Jamil, why you put your bro, you putting your damn number. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna call you after this, man. Just give me a couple minutes. Jesus Christ. 24. Alright. I'm gonna call you after this. Give me like 10 minutes. 24 minutes. I got it. I got you. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you after this. Give me 10 minutes. Let me wrap this up. Twilight Zone, Tales from the Hood. Tales from the Hood was funny. Tales are like funny to me. I got you. I'm gonna call you. No problem. No problem. I got you. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you as soon as I get off here. Yeah, so I appreciate you guys for staying up this late with me, rocking out with me, or whatever case may be. I'm about to call Jamil Peterson. Can't wait for the next one. Yeah, I'm gonna try to schedule it. I'm gonna try to do me a favor, you guys. Check my community tab after lunchtime tomorrow, like around maybe 1, and I'll post what time I'm going live tomorrow or whatever case be. I still have to do the foster home live. I had a great interview about foster care system, and I was in a foster home, so would like to talk about that live. So I'll post what time we're gonna do it, and hopefully you guys can join it. Matter of fact, I'll say it now. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. my time, I'm going to go live, and we're going to do the whole foster care conversation, and I'll play the interview for you guys too. So 6 p.m. tomorrow. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm hoping that you guys have a phenomenal day, that you get some rest. For those that's going to continue to be up or whatever, feel free to check out those. Just go back to the beginning, man. The beginning, and check out some of my videos or whatever. I think they still have play value. You know what I'm saying? So good night to everybody. I appreciate you guys. Car, I think I wanted to make you a moderator before. Let me do that now. So I'm about to get up out of here or whatever, kiss me. And feel free, Lawrence, make you a moderator too. And most times I make people a moderator that I see that are in here, and they have the Muppet Babies. That was good too. They add to the conversation, and I really appreciate that. So the best thing I do is just make you a moderator, so you can help keep the conversation going and flowing or whatever case may be. And I'm gonna hit you up too, Nikki. So hopefully, all right. Good night, y'all. All right, and do something positive. Do something positive. Smile more. And learn how to be happy. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. Peace. Adult up.